What's up, everybody? Mike Somich coming at you for RacingDudes.com. This time we're headed to Churchill Downs for the 10th race on the Saturday card, the Grade 2 Goldenrod Stakes, $400,000, mile and 16th on the main track for 2-year-old fillies. Really interesting spot here. Your favorite's going to be the 4 Hoosier Philly, even money on the morning line for Tom Amos. Morales is going to ride here. This horse is a perfect 2 for 2. Looked very impressive in the Rags for Riches last time out. Going a mile and 16th over this track. Sat just off the pace, was able to pounce and get the job done impressively by 7.5 lengths. Number didn't come back huge, but still a very, very good effort there from Hoosier Philly. Second choice on the morning line, pretty mischievous here. The 1 horse for Brendan Walsh, sit at 5-2. Tyler Gaffleone aboard, another undefeated horse, this time coming off 2 sprint races, going a 6.5 to break the maiden, and then 7 furlongs and an N1X $100,000 optional claimer, where again, she looked impressive in that, winning by a length and 3/4. Just a 6-horse field in that 7 furlong race. The real question here is stretching out. However, she's into mischief out of a Tappet Dam. So this should be a horse that has no issues with the distance. However, it's going to need to improve to be able to beat this bunch. Key to this race here is how much speed's in here. You've got a lot of horses that are going to want the front, especially from the outside, which means that you're going to see a big-time push early for that lead in a quick opening quarter and most likely opening half mile, which should set it up for horses from coming off the pace. Now, the 1 and the 4, the 2 favorites, should be sitting closer to the pace than some of the deep closers, I think, have a chance here at a bigger price. We'll start with the 3-horse American Rocket. Back-to-back Grade 1 efforts, finishing 4th in both of those, but lost to Wonder Wheel and Chocolate Gelato, who are 2 of the favorites in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies in the last 2 efforts. American Rocket's 10-1 on the board. I think that's a pretty fair price for a horse that's going to be closing in from off the pace. So it sets up well for American Rocket here. The other closer I'm interested in is the 6-horse, 12-1 on the morning line. This is a Chris Block, Julian Leparoux horse who knocked your socks off, who is coming out of turf races, but switching over to the dirt for the first time. Now, is by Kitten's Joy. So there's a little concern here on the dirt, but the setup should be absolutely phenomenal here for Knock Your Socks Off as well, who shouldn't have any issue with this mile and 16th distance coming out of back-to-back-to-back mile-plus races. This is going to be all about the pace and how it sets up early and the trip Hoosier Philly gets. I do think Hoosier Philly is the best horse in here, but at even money, I'm not sure if I want to necessarily lay that. I'm probably going to spread out a little bit in the multi-race bets. I'm going to use the 3 American Rocket, the 4 Hoosier Philly, and the 6 Knock Your Socks Off. Try and get around the 1 pretty mischievous. So I think it's going to get bet here. And just from the rail is asking a lot to be able to take a bunch of kickback here, going a mile and 16th for the first time, and be able to get that push forward. When it comes down to it, I am going to put Hoosier Philly on top because I think she's the best horse. You have success at this track at a mile and 16th with a similar setup to what she's going to see this time. They'll probably go a little faster early this time, so she'll be further off the pace, but the ability to close last time I think is a big positive for her. I'm going to take the 3 American Rocket in second here. Mott brings this horse in. I think it's a little bit easier of a field here. Been facing some real heavy hitters the last 2 races. I'll put the 6 Knock Your Socks Off in third. Try and, like I said, get around that 1 horse. So give me the 4 Hoosier Philly on top, the 3 American Rocket in second, and the 6 Knock Your Socks Off in third. I like the 4-3 with 4-3-6 with 4-3-6 try. See if we can get a nice price home here in the Grade 2 Goldenrod Stakes from Churchill Downs on Saturday, race number 10. Thank you very much for checking out this preview of the Goldenrod Stakes for RacingDudes.com. Make sure you're checking out all the previews we have for the stakes races coming up on a very busy weekend here from over at Racing Dudes. Make sure you check out Dudes Who Bet Daily as well every Wednesday through Sunday for our best bets around the horse and sports world. Good luck at the track.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track across the country. We're ramping up for the 2023 Kentucky Derby, and we want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to Racing Dudes YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a single video. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.